Hello, how goes it? Welcome. How's it going today? How's it going today? Now, just a thing I'm a little curious about, right? It didn't seem to work properly. Sadly, sadly, it didn't seem to work properly. But you know, since yesterday, since yesterday. I was trying to suss out if I could change like the resolution options, because apparently they're only stuck at 1080p, right? But apparently it still work. You know, apparently it's still not a thing. Like, I just looked at it myself. It doesn't seem to be a thing around here right now. But just man, I'm trying, alright, I'm trying. But how is everyone? How is everyone? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me turn down the Ratchet and Clanks just a little bit. Just a teeny tiny bit. Welcome, Differ. Welcome, welcome. Actually pretty close, you know, only what is it? 14. Yeah, only 40. Loser? Well, winner in my heart, okay? Winner in my heart. But yeah. How's it going, Meep? Welcome, welcome. Hello, greetings, greetings. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, it's weird. It's weird. I don't know why there's only 1080p on my stream, though. Like, it's weird, dude. It's weird. But how am I, dude? Listen. You know it's bad when you dream about going to sleep. You know, like, that's all I'm saying. You know it's bad when you dream about going to sleep. You know, like, man, I was just tired. You know, I was super tired. There's same on mine. Yeah, I know. Like, it's the same on everyone's, and that's the thing. I'm trying to figure out why. You know, that's the thing. I try to figure out why. And I like looked into the settings and everything. I did change quite a few things, but apparently that didn't matter for shit, you know, because it's still the same. Like, I don't know why. I don't know why it does that. Because, like, when I go to pretty much anyone else, it's not, like, hard locked into 1080. Like, obviously there's ways to downscale it. I don't know why there's no ways to downscale it here. Like, that's the thing that eludes me a little, you know? Like, that's the... Yeah. Yeah. I keep seeing you in Discord, but I'm afraid of joining. I am a scary person. That is true. I am very scary. So I do now. And you know, I mean, you can always like try and join while I don't know, maybe if you're like muted the entire time. I don't know if that'll help ya. Or you know, I'm most scared of the blue orc. You know, like I know some people who actually keep saying that, and I'm like, what? What did I do? Guys, come on. Come on. Is it because I'm blue? Let's all make it a blue thing, okay? But, yeah, no, like, it's whack, dude. It's whack. But, you know, basically, like, for the most part, I was, like, looking around on how to allow people to change the quality on the damn streams, you know? Blue orc can't hurt you. Blue orc's not real. Blue orc cannot hurt you. Yeah. But yeah, nah, I mean, we keep doing some little game nights here and there, and I mean, I get it, right? I suppose I get it. But you know, like, I don't know if it'll help if you're just going with like no mic and just try and just, you know, chat only through text maybe. I don't know if that'll help, or you know, go at it super slowly, you know, something like that. Hard to say, really, hard to say. I don't know what will work best for you. It's only a suggestion, after all. I know Meep, you know, Meep always joins, like, voice chat. She's, like, muted for 2 hours, only chats for text, and then she's like, bro, you know, every time. And, other than that, did you know I played Warframe yesterday, and there's a crazy unlock I got. So, the crazy unlock. Apparently, you can put feet on your ship. Now my ship has feet in Warframe. That's right. Yeah, that's right. There's little tootsies now. That's right. They're meant to be hands, but like, say what you will, they look like feet to me, alright? Like, I'm seeing feet. Those are some long-ass hands, alright? Like, it's... I'm just saying, calling a spade a shovel, alright? I'm just saying. It's, it doesn't look like a hand to me, alright? But, yeah, no, I was like playing some yesterday until, a little later than I'd like to admit. So, you know, that's what I was up to. That, and again, figuring the whole, like, situation on the thing here. Because, like, I've been told like it's a thing within like OBS's side of things, right? Where they like it's like a meme. You know what I mean? For some reason. I don't know if it is, man. I changed the bunch. Oh, so Ahi, how you doing? How you doing? Welcome. Let me see if the YouTube. Let me see if they. Let's see if they have the same issue. Actually, I'm kind of curious right now. Hold on. Curious about it. Let's see. I go to the thing. 1080. Now YouTube has the option to lower the resolution. I can watch my stream on YouTube on 1040, like 144. So, you know what? Starting to think it's not an OBS issue, you know? Maybe it is a Twitch issue, you know? It's hard to tell, Because, like, it's been kind of a headache lately, to begin with. like with resolution stuff and then some. Oh boy. I don't know how to change it though. Like I would love to be able to change it, but I don't know how to change it. Acquaintance, blah blah blah. Yeah, no, that's all the same. I have no clue. But hope everyone else's day has been going well so far. However, we are gonna be doing some funky little ELIN later on today. For the ones who don't know, it's completely innocent looking RPG where you can definitely make one character and you definitely aren't forced into cannibalism or horrible crimes. You just make a little nice village, make it look good, and everyone's gonna be happy. Wi-Fi died. Sorry, I'm sorry your Wi-Fi died. I hope it's up. My condolences. But I was basically saying we'll be playing some ELIN later on, and I can't for the life of me figure out why the hell Twitch only has the option for 1080 here. Like, I just checked on YouTube, and YouTube was like, yeah, you're cool, you get to pass, you're cool. You can lower the quality on my end. Like, it's fine. I don't get it. I don't know why. Like, I don't get it. Like, why? Yeah. That's why. I don't know how to change it, though. Like, I'd love to change it. Hold on. Hard fuck at 1080p. Well, let's see. Well, what do they have to say? 1080p or 5 FPS? I wish there was the option for the 5 FPS, gang, Okay. This is since I don't know how long, but too scared to bring it up as per usual. Now, there's something important to bring up. like, already, like somebody told me about it yesterday, and I'm like, huh, yeah, I should probably look into that, huh? And I did a bunch of changes off stream. And it seems like literally nothing mattered that I did. Because it's still the same problem. My bad. Nah, you're good. But like, I don't know, man. What is it? Literally none of the Google searches help. By the way. You suck at 1080p. Cannot select quality. Yes, that one. Why? Why is it a thing? Tell me why. Tell me what you said. 1060 because I'm at work. Yeah? Yeah, and I'd like to give people like an option for like low. But I don't know why it's so. Transcoders are assigned to affiliates, and below is when transcoding capacity is available. You have no control over this. Best advice, don't stream at 1080p. You can guarantee transcoders, which is only a guarantee for partners and above. What? What? Sorry, what? Huh? Nah, that can't be right. That can't be right. So... Okay. Okay. Hold on. So... Hold up for a moment. I have literally no control over, like, what? That doesn't make sense. What? Nah, man. Nah, man. Nah. Nah, you gotta be shitting me, right? Why is everything in French suddenly? Diffusion améliorée avec encodage multiple. It is English, man. English, please. I don't know what you say. Well, I mean, I do partially, but like still. Yeah. For another time? It is. And it was technically meant to be solved for today. It was technically meant to be solved for today. So, understand. I will look up odor. Maybe that'll help me. Maybe. How long would you say you had this issue, Ahi? For example, like, kind of curious right now how long it's been around. Right. This literally doesn't help me. Why are all the things I look up just not helpful whatsoever? But yeah, well, you know what? You're not wrong. We ought to move on. We ought to move on. Yeah, we ought to all move on. We ought to move on. I know it's weird. It's like it's I don't get it, man. I don't get it. But look, you know what? After all, to fix that issue, I'd need to be not streaming anyways. So because you know that's kind of how it works, right? It's like one of those things, right? If you were to troubleshoot something like that, you literally don't know if it'll work or not until you go live. It's exactly one of those issues. Isn't 1080 just a myth? Never seen anyone see a stream better than 270. Hey, look, I'm happy if you have a 270 stream here. But it's like the Holy Grail, you know. It's like the Holy Grail, you know. People, you know, like the more people believe in it, the better, you know, better. So yeah, like I remember yesterday I was going around being like, okay, according to my calculations, this should be optimal streaming settings. It's not. It turns out I just can't calculate, apparently. So, yeah, there's that. But, again, you know what? It'd be what it be. I suppose one more day of this ain't gonna hurt anyways, right? Which, talking about, you know, again, ELIN's on the chopping block today, you know, it's a funky little game. I remember with ELIN, I tend to be that sort of guy who spends almost more time in character creation than in the actual game. Not because the character creation is like super crazy in depth or anything, no. You can reroll your titles, and, you know, you can have titles like This Sex, Gay Pimp, you know, stuff like that. And, you know, some of them are absolute comedy gold, and I'm just like, oh, I wonder if it can get something better. And then, like, I see something better, I'm like, whoa. And then I just laugh my ass off, you know. It's yeah, that's basically how it do be going. But you know, as per title, you can see we're here for a good time, not a long time. And brother, we'll have one hell of a good time. Let me tell you, we'll have one hell of a good time, all right? Because, like, you know, I was looking around. You can have like different races you can start off in ELIN, right? Like you can be human but more magically inclined, human but Dex, human but fox, human but different fox, human but horny, human but undead, or chaos shape. I went with chaos shape And turns out, yeah, you start off with less limbs, but you can mutate new limbs. I thought it was pretty cool. But then I realized when they say you start with less limbs, they mean you start with no limbs. You are a nugget. And yeah, it's bad. Guys, it's bad. Okay, guys, it's really bad. Like, oh, it's really bad. maybe one of these days we'll do a funny chaos-shaped run. But I didn't go with that speed, like race, whatever you want to call it. It's bad. Okay, it's really bad. And yeah, instead we went a succubus, and you know. Again, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. So there'll be then. Absolutely no, but like it's a fun game. Like you can do a lot of wacky stuff in it. Like you can just build your village. You can be an adventurer and just like sell the loot you find in dungeons. You can invest into like the market and play the investment game, I guess. You know, in terms of like weapons and whatnot, you can just be a guy who specializes in throwing weapons, and you can throw panties, and panties apparently can stun the enemy. I don't know, it's great. I'm interested now. Don't worry, I got you covered. It's ELIN. Hold on, you gotta like ELIN. Good old ELIN. Good old ELIN right there. Frankly, you know, I mean, I've thought of maybe, you know, being on with the yaps, but no, of course. We can easily go ahead and just play the game, you know? Like, I mean, I don't mind, I don't mind. So again, do some wankies, just like that. But, you know, absolutely. Like, it's a fun time. It is a wanky game. And, oh yeah. Might as well. Might as well. ELIN. You know what's funny? For the longest part, because like initially I've seen like the Seth Zintek review of Elona, which is the prequel to ELIN, and at least it was the game before ELIN, right? And the way he reviewed it, genuinely, for the longest part, I thought it was a hentai game. Like, I was like, man, it's talking about shagging. Gotta be a hentai game, right? Like, so I didn't even touch it until eventually, like, one of these days, a moderator told me, hey, have you seen ELIN? I'm like, nah, I haven't. Yeah, it's a pretty chill game, actually. You know, you might want to stream. And I'm like, isn't it a hentai game? It's like, they were like, what? No? And I'm like, huh. The more you know. The more you know. It's a pretty good game, actually. And it's not hentai. There you go. Yeah, let me hop into the game. Now, I know the game is a wanky one, where, game capture doesn't... Literally just got an update. The game literally just got an update. I literally just saw it happen in front of my eyes. Literally just got an update here. What the fuck? Well, at least it's a quick update, you know? At least it's a quick one. Oh yeah, look, we got a little twitching maggot in the background. Definitely. I go to... Ooh, use funny desktop. What the game looks... And now you don't see it anymore. Alright. Let's see. This that I want. Probably. By the looks. Please launch game. Please. Game, please. What? No, wrong. Bad. Huh. Huh. Well, here we are in the void. Oh, I'm hearing gaming. I'm hearing gaming. I'm hearing it. Let me just test out the capture so I can actually play the game. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, well, never mind. It is one of these games here, huh? Alright. ELIN. You know, perfectly calm adventure game. I click continue. See, like, it's Twerk. They call me Demone. I'm a succubus gunner. 7. Yeah. One of my previous characters was this here. The Moaning Pimp. Twerk. My faction's name? Bitch Horde. Was a succubus warrior. No? That's right. How goes the Crump? Oh, we're just starting the game. We're doing some gapping before. I'm just showing people how this game actually looks like, right? Like, if you create an adventure, right? You got, like, these options. And, you can enable extra races and classes, which I recommend, because they're wanky. You know? It's about, hope you're doing well. You know, you can select your age, you know, gender, name. My personal favorite is the alias, you know, you can be called Drunken Darkness, Summoner, Papal Duelist, The Cry, Antiquated Sun, Illegal Origin. You can also be called Detestable Sex. Right there. Or you can be also known as the Oral Duke, Dangerous Dwarf, or the Flame. You can also always be Rain, Human of Cry, the Private, Blue Shark, Princess Priest, Rogue Wizard. Like, you can have genuinely kind of badass names, you know? Or, you can believe in being a top, you know? You know, Pope of... You know, like, you can have kind of good names, you can have kind of trash names, you know? Like, Ordrocus when he... So, like, that's like some things, right? And you have your parents can be kind of wacky. Like, currently my father is a burning smith, my mom was an angelic magic device, or a mucker woman, and I use a spell, and my father was a woman. So there you go. You can reroll your statics of your little character guy. You know, you can do that stuff. That's kind of how character creation looks like. Change your like race here, and like here's the funny chaos shape, right, and wraith and whatnot, and different classes, right? You can be a warrior, thief, wizard, farmer, a pianist, you know, a tourist, gunner, a witch. You can also just be a sword sage, demigod, and play the game on easy difficulty, basically. You know, you can totally do that too. But this is all we're doing. We got our guy here, and once you load into the game, it'll look like the following here. Well, almost. Help. There we go. Yeah, that's me. That's me and my 2 daughters, and a gun. I'm pretty sure. How old's my daughter? 38. Yeah. She was born old in the world, okay? She has an old soul. But yeah, you know, you can go around, you can have your village life, you know. You know, it's perfectly chill, perfectly fine. Or, you know, you go and shoot someone right in the face and devour them immediately. Like, that's totally another option. Really, the world is your oyster, you know, if you really think about it. And you see all the trash I got on me? That's trash I'll be sending to the IRS. Because I don't want it on me. It's simple enough, right? Simple enough. Listen, Mike, how you doing today? Then I feel kinda eepy, but also hungry. So I get berries. It's too starving. I guess I didn't get these berries. Guess we'll go to sleep. Hungry. Night. You know? I suppose we'll be doing that. And here I am asleep. Exhausted. Hungry. And eepy. It ain't easy. Oh, you hear that, guys? It appears we've got some mail. Ah, yes. Mail. Also known as taxes. Of course. Let me get my tax report real quick, yeah? We're taking up the entire, literally the whole... I'm gonna die. And that's the game, ladies and gentlemen. That's the game, you know? That's what it looks like. Let me sleep real quick, you know? Let me sleep real quick. yeah, let me sleep real quick in here, alright? Alright, so as I was saying, you know, we gotta pay taxes. That's basically what happened. And we're being attacked by imps. Try me, imp. This is what combat looks like. I pull out my gun and I shoot some imps. You know, I might die here. I am so dead. Ah! yeah, no. Game's not easy, by the way. Anyways. I'm gonna get some berries. I'm gonna get some berries there, so I have some... Wait. Yeah, and, you know, that's just me on the way to pay taxes, you know? I'm getting mugged on my way to pay the taxes, you see? And now I'm confused. Gun. I just reloaded. I don't know what that's on the floor. I'm still confused, by the way. I shot a man. Anyways, wacky things happen, you know? Yeah, it's so laggy. ELIN is killing his PC. Then we're kinda skipping frames. It's actually not ELIN. It's not ELIN. Alright, guys. I'm gonna go to karaoke. It's not on my end. It's not on my end. That's the funny Twitcheroonies that I was talking on about earlier. It's that issue. Okay, well I guess that problem can't wait for another day in that case. I suppose it can't wait for another day. Yeah, it is Twitch encoding, yeah. It is Twitch encoding. Finding a home, and of course Twitch is doing the same thing again. I know. I'm ending stream. Trying to figure it out, and we'll be back in a minute, yeah? I'm gonna check some settings out. If people say it's unwatchable, then why bother even continue streaming here, right? So, I'm gonna turn it off real quick, see if I can suss it out somewhat, and, yeah, we'll be back, we'll be back in a moment. Yeah, good stream? Yeah, I'm trying to keep it short, you know, it's like a YouTube video size here, you know, trying to keep it in the 30 minutes mark, you know? So there's that. Yeah. Oh, by the way, bro, I can see you fine. Hey, Meep, thank you for the solidarity here, Meep. Thank you for the solidarity, you know? Like, at least... Meep, I'm not crazy, am I? I'm not crazy. Yeah, no. It's an encoding issue. Also, Skyfox, hi and bye, and hope to see you in a moment, too. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to restart this. Yeah, I'll have to restart this. So, yeah. Yes, we're back after a quick stream encoding switch, and hopefully, by God, hopefully it'll work, you know, hopefully it will work, alright? Yeah. Alright, guys, I'll see you in a jiffy. So for not being around as much, I'm still recovering a little. Just remember, you made me end the stream.